Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, dear listeners, from wherever you've tuned into this channel all over the world. Welcome to Verdict TV. The news headline: President Tinubu speaks to Nigerians about Emefiele's fate. Welcome once again to this news, and thank you for tuning in to this channel. But please do well to subscribe by clicking on the subscribe button and also the bell for more updates. Now to the news details. Please carefully listen to the details to the end. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has broken a silence on the suspended governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN. He spoke on Friday, June 23rd, during an interactive section with Nigerians residents in France and neighboring European countries on the sidelines of the new Global Financing Pact Summit in the French capital, Paris. The president said the nation's financial system under the suspended Emefiele was rotten. He stated that many Nigerians abroad were unable to send money to their relatives because of the multiple exchange rates, adding that it has become a thing of the past now. The financial system was rotten. Few people making bags of our money, and then you yourself, you stopped sending money home to our poor parents. Several widows, but that is gone now. It's gone. The man is at the ends of authorities. Something is being done about that. They will sort themselves out, he said. Remember that Emefiele, who was the CBN governor before Tinubu's administration, was suspended. And after his suspension, which came in the evening, he was arrested that same night in Lagos State when he was parading Lagos to actually flee out of the country. And he has been in the detention of the DSS since June 9th. And the reasons why he was being arrested was abuse of power, also financing terrorism, and also inflicting hardships on Nigerians based on the new Naira note policy. And you will agree with me that during the new Naira policy, hardships came on Nigerians, and it was so difficult to the extent that even young ones, children, knew that there was hardship in the country. And, the next president, the next government was just also talked about it. If you remember that before Tinubu was inaugurated, before he won the election, he spoke concerning the new Naira notes that they should still allow the old and the new Naira note to be a legal tender, when the CBN governor said the old note will no longer be legal tender once it's January 31st. And fast forward to when Tinubu came in, he had to make sure that for him to have a successful administration, he had to remove some corrupt people away from the system. And one of those corrupt people is the CBN governor, Emefiele, who they packed money that was meant for the public. They packed it to themselves. And the exchange rate was so high that it affected everything from water to pure water, table water, and even the minute things in the house, foodstuffs, sugar, everything increased, And we cannot continue with such administration. The financial system was totally rotten, because People that were outside the country could not send money to those in Nigeria because of the exchange rates. Now you'll notice that the exchange rate was also high. And the president has promised that now that he is in power, the exchange rate will not fluctuate. It's going to have one exchange rates. But the question is, are all those politicians not corrupt? Are they not the same? Because if Tinubu is saying that Emefiele made the financial system rotten, what of Tinubu? Is it not more than rotten? And it's smelling in all angles. Looking at his age scandals, identity thefts, bribery, corruption, certificate forgery, and drug trafficking. And looking at Emefiele, he has some cabals in which he needs to listen to. He was very unprofessional in his policies. Perhaps he was doing the biddings of the cabals. But he has been arrested because he was the main person giving out information as the CBN governor. And remember that also the EFCC chairman was arrested in line few days after. And these are the people who are supposed to curb corruption, the EFCC office for that matter. So now the president is speaking about Emefiele's fate, that he has been arrested and is in the detention of the DSS. So the authorities would do what they need to do. But nobody is a saint. Now look at Tinubu too. As at few days ago or yesterday, the increase in dollars and pounds has increased. Pounds has entered 1,000 plus. Dollars is now 800 plus. And he's saying we should let the poor breathe. It's the poor breathing now. If he's talking that someone has rotten the financial economy, then it needs to make sure that rotten economy is brought back to life, not this way that even the exchange rate keeps increasing. We have come to the end of the news. What's your take to this, dear viewers? Please share your view in the comment section. Thank you.